Daring to be different. We're Swindon 105.5.
For about 20 years, the county has seen an amazing service. It's the Wiltshire Air Ambulance. Over 150,000 missions out to rescue and to save lives. It's a momentous time for them as they change their home, their funding, their base and their need for support from the county. Today we're meeting some of those who make the service possible. We've got a huge crew, I think, that work, a very dedicated crew that work with the Air Ambulance. You must be very proud, I would imagine, to actually serve with such a team.
Yeah, I'm extremely proud and very fortunate to, I personally feel, one of the best jobs in the ambulance service. I work amongst 6 other paramedics and critical care paramedics who are totally devoted to what they do on a day-to-day basis, and that really shines out across the board, not just to the charity but also to people that we visit to talk about the air ambulance. So yeah, very fortunate. They're extremely passionate, like I am, about the incidents that we go to and the job that we do.
We're so many years now with the service itself, for 23 years with the ambulance service to begin with, so it really is something in your blood, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the ambulance service 23 years. I started as an ambulance technician at Wiltshire Air Ambulance station and have called the aircraft out a few times when I was based at Malmesbury, and very quickly decided that that's where I wanted to start my career as well, in that field of operation. And I'm very fortunate to have been given the job. We put everyone on a HEMS training course, which goes on for 2 weeks, and you learn about everything about the aircraft, the type of aircraft you work on, navigation, how to speak to each other within the aircraft, how to deal with all the emergencies within the aircraft, and then you become a HEMS technical crew member or HEMS paramedic on board the aircraft.
We're sitting now in a rather special helicopter, only recently been delivered, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So tell us about this one.
Okay, well, this is a Bell 429 aircraft. It's an American aircraft. It's the first ever EMS, which is Emergency Medical Service helicopter in the country, so we're very fortunate to be the first one like this. It's fully kitted with the latest emergency medical equipment on board the aircraft. So there's everything on board this aircraft that you would see on a normal ambulance that you see going around the streets of Wiltshire, but some of this stuff is made to be a lot lighter, so we can stay in the air a lot longer, and it's a bit more advanced, so we can actually deal with that type of emergency that we go to on a regular basis. And then the aircraft does save lives. You know, it gets the crews to the side of the road quickly, and then delivers that patient to the emergency department quickly. You know, there's nothing better for us as a paramedic within the ambulance service when someone comes through the door and says, "Thank you very much for what you did." You know, and the difference for us is when they come back in and say, "You saved my life." We did, but we didn't do it alone. It was the other people in Wiltshire who raised the money for us to allow us to do our job.
Clearly a very valued service, and for you too to know that that's there makes it very special for you. So I suppose if you feel providing an essential service, but also privileged at the same time.
Oh, very privileged. You know, like I said earlier, it's one of the best jobs in the ambulance service, and one that I feel truly passionate about because it does save lives. I'm truly honoured to have the job.
At the heart of your community, this is your station. This is Swindon 105.5. Swindon 105.5.